You're not sure you could have comprised a more poorly assembled classroom. The duelist will do her best to teach the others, but especially the Hellion does not seem like the best student. And the Plague Doctor strikes you as something of the teacher's pet. In any case, the Sprawl is the first lesson. Time to see how they do. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Loki Ord, and we are back at it. Taking Teacher's Pet into the Sprawl with a net, as requested by Tifi 6586. Oh god, that is a very early lair.
Ruined and aflame.
Avoid the field hospital for the Shambler's Eye, who I don't really want. Alright, so there's nothing... Let me think here. We do have Iron Swan, we do have Adrenaline Rush, Healing Salves, Burn Salves. She can't reach early, but she can faint into riposte. Surgeon with the cat. Upgraded, but not completely so. This is tough. You know, I think I may have wanted to go after the lair early, but I'm not. I'm very wary of this formation. Particularly, like, Paracelsus is not, like, until the Plague Doctor gets relatively close. We're not that dangerous. We do have some skills to get it done, though. I still think we risk it. Yeah, I still think we risk it. It's definitely sketchy. All right. Oh, we have the Sprawl book. I forgot about the Sprawl book. That does make it feel a little bit better.
Wait. Press onward.
Oh, hush. So what do we have again? We have road gear, which gives us a new wheel or wagon if needed. And we have scouting gear, which gives us... Scouting gear? Yeah, which gives us plus 15 flame when we use it. Okay, cool. Yep, hope everyone's doing well out there as we dive in. This is definitely a risky move here.
The loathing whispers.
You know, I'm a little conscious of, like, I can get a little flagrant with lairs that's actually cost me
This is a den of
cost me runs and put me in very uncomfortable situations.
Prepare yourself.
That being said, I think this formation is good enough.
Mistimed. Misdirected.
It's definitely got the damage output, and the Plague Doctor and Occultist represent a lot of healing. So we can somewhat hope here.
There is beauty in our imperfections.
Yep. I'm realizing I should have gone for the Instructrice instead of the There we go, some dodge plus and some riposte tokens. Feels pretty good. There we go. Take the 50-50. Ah. We hit the 50-50, but we were off by 1. That's very rude. And of course, naturally, without a ready source of taunt, the duelist's riposte does nothing. Alright. Well. That still felt okay. We'll see what the rewards are. Because we don't run if the rewards are even halfway decent. That's just kind of good practice, you know. Nice.
A promising development.
Because that lets us do that. Yeah, we definitely have the damage output to do this. It's a little suspect because we don't hit ranks 3 and 4 as well as we hit closer, but we do have like the Hellion in the right position initially to do something about it. Yeah, I think we can do it. I think we can do it. I think a net will win here. Oh, Snappy Swig and Decimal System. Whoo. Charred Litany ain't bad either. Yeah, this is good enough. All right. Game knows how to tempt me. Ugh. Okay.
The conflagration must be stopped. The librarian must be destroyed.
We do get to land some early hits here. I don't really want to disengage. Fléché does nothing. Meditation has cooldown 1, but depending on timing, maybe she gets to do something with that. Sure. At least gets us into some sort of position here. Yeah. That's okay. Double mandatory reading. That's interesting.
Who knows what lurks in the beyond?
Okay, that was less helpful. But now we just feint and invert our stance so we get the extra bonus here. Did land a blight, which is nice. But of course he does now do that, so we don't get to toe-to-toe, but we lock the Hellion in place. Which, okay, yeah, it doesn't fundamentally shift the formation very much. Does push the Plague Doctor out of position, unfortunately. She can't do her thing from there. So, we move her. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Well. Chalk Dust to get rid of one. Nice punch through the other one, which is great. Keep toe-to-toeing. 7. I do think we need to fix him up.
Extinguished at last.
Sure. Another 10 damage. Alright. The Hellion is kind of holding it together here. Double mandatory reading is great because that means he doesn't get a dodge token. Adrenaline Rush and kind of hold it together. I think we spend that as well. Fléché for another 12. Binding Shadows for an unchecked power. Still one more. We have to take this Burning Bright, unfortunately. And then we have 3 turns to kill him now. But at least
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
At least we have some hope. Ow. Alright, this whole getting ignited a lot is not super appealing here. 1 dodge down.
Cunning. You may outwit them yet.
I think we get a heal from somewhere else. Okay, his Burning Bright does nothing this turn. You have my healing salves, you have my healing salves. Cool. Finally managed to land Incision. This page burner does nothing material. Healing salve back here to protect him. And then toe-to-toe to further protect him. Smokestack is not great, but livable. And keeping that huge mandatory reading hit off. Alright. Well. This is the turn. I think we just Flèche. We do maximum damage here.
Any being, however horrid, can be brought
There we
to
go. Armor break. Damn, we didn't get it. That's super annoying. Alright, the good news is... I do think we do that. Because Page Burner does nothing. Mandatory reading on someone who doesn't matter is good. And Smokestack is very annoying, but we at least have a chance here. Oh, nice. Okay, we win. Perfect. Well, with that, we actually can Raucous Revelry. Get a couple points of stress healing done.
haste
Burning Stars
and
misses, but then we
hallmarks of the unprepared.
get him with Touche. Oof. I mean, we won,
We are the flame.
and we did reasonably well, but it did cost us some pretty notable resources there. And I do think we would have struggled to we would have struggled without the book. Snappy Swig. I mean, you're the only one that can conceivably deal burn right now. Nobody else is... I mean, you're close to the speed cap, but you're not going to get there. Sure. Put that here for right now.
A simple choice.
Let's
At
see.
least it should
Watchtower? Yeah, sure. Watchtower's a 2-point stress heal. Costs us a wheel, but we can actually get that back with the feline, so less of a problem. Oops. And we should be good here. Oh, hush, cat. You're fine. Always yowling. Alright, what are our choices here? So, we're avoiding the field hospital for the Shambler's Eye, which I don't really care about, though. The gain on crit with Binding Shadows is actually pretty appealing. So, the question is, do we avoid that field hospital and hit that, hit that resistance encounter, or hit the Hoarder instead? Let's see where my party wants to go here. Okay, everyone who kind of matters wants to go to the resistance encounter, so we'll go there.
Brace up. There is danger on this path.
Sucks to lose another wheel, but I think that's the, I think this is the right call. We need that stress healing help, because our formation doesn't deal well with stress. We need to find a wind chime or something. Help us cool down. Alrighty. So this is like get a bit of everything. This is some in items. This is in items. This is get everything, though. Yeah, this sounds good.
Abandoned or forgotten.
Okay, that
It
was
is ours now.
that was disappointing. So it's lose either way. Like, this basically is the same route. This lets us get a wheel back, though.
Is your coach prepared for the upcoming obstruction?
It does mean having to do this fight, but I think one fight in exchange for getting a wheel back is probably worthwhile. Well, it's a little concerning, but I think we should be okay. It's a good start.
A brilliant conclusion.
Oh. Flèche did nothing there.
A promising development.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the more, especially since we have a deadly ritualist, I think Fairy Tailor probably does want the Shambler's Eye. It's not my favorite thing because it does kind of turn him off as a healer, given that we've kind of we've established that
A lesson taught
the formation does
is a
not
lesson learned.
do amazing at stress healing, but I think we can be okay with that. Alright, getting dazed is not my favorite thing. Double stress heal from something. What was it? Oh, burn resist for 2 stress heal. That's pretty good. I mean, this is 9 damage versus 17.
Bravo.
Yeah, if the Plague Doctor's gonna crit, she's gonna do the work here.
All problems have their solutions, even the big ones.
And that's actually some fairly good money here. 42, 51. Ooh, 51's a little bit short of where we'd like to be. But we do have a couple of chances here to get the Hoarder up to, like, 65 is the number we want to get to. If we get to 65, then we can buy... Oh, I do think we buy the wheel. Combat items for 5 flame. Yeah. Those combat items might have been really good, but getting that wheel back just so we're gonna lose it again, but at least we're not down to 0 wheels. And
Perhaps you are
I haven't
finding
forgotten
your
that the
courage at
feline is
last.
there. I just haven't felt the need to do it yet. Like if we went down to 0, I'd be looking to use it immediately. As it stands, I think we might be able to, depending on how the Hoarder goes, limp to the end with it and just repair at the end, save our
Lament the knowledge taken by the fires of these fanatics.
Okay. Sucks to hurt the Plague Doctor relationship, but an early crit token on a net should be pretty good here. I mean, this isn't going to get much better.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Alright. $14 damage versus 9. I mean, kills there too. Nope. I think we're still fleshing here. Just try to do the maximum amount of damage here. 0 for 2 on the blinds this round. But shouldn't matter. Sacrificial is just dead to the... It's just dead to the firebomb, which is kind of cute. It's a coin toss to land that, but since we landed it, like, we kind of just ignore him for the whole fight. And that's the fight.
But effective.
We'll fish for a relationship tick. No joy. And there we go.
The work continues.
Oh ho ho. Enlightening element showing up at exactly the right
The
time.
loathing abates.
Now we need to be really thoughtful about buffing our surgeon. Actually, I guess I mean, Snappy Swig still does something on the Plague Doctor, and Lightning Element does something on Annette right now. All right, so here, yeah, I guess we do the Hoarder. We did make the breakpoint I was worried about, which is getting up to 67 baubles, because that means there's a decent chance we'll be able to buy any of the trinkets we'd want. Though we do have a Lightning Element and Snappy Swig, so like unless we mess up in some way, it seems like it's kind of good. Ooh, 2 healing salves off the cusp is real good. Lots of good trinkets, lots of good stuff. Food barrels wouldn't be bad. Braziers. Alrighty. Let's look at the trinkets though. Bloody Branch. That's not bad. Duelist Riposte plus 10% crit. Gain on miss, remove. That's actually pretty good. Give her a chance to do more riposting. 10% crit chance. Prodding template, no. Both of these are quite good. None of these are like earth-shakingly exciting. None of those are like earth-shakingly exciting. This at least does something. So does this, though. But we're just not... I mean, we could be using if it bleeds, but I don't think we're going to. So I think we get the Academy Ring. Yeah, sure.
Such power.
Definitely buy those. Buy the Whiskey Flask and the Whetstone, because why not? That feels good. Yeah, it feels good. Cool. So definitely worthwhile. Slot that in. Just make you immune to blight, I suppose. All right, we're definitely going to spend. Maybe I should have bought some of that feline chow, but from what I've seen, it's always available. Basically, like you can always buy like at least 2 to 4 more in the inn. So, yeah, we'll spend a couple here just to patch up the wagon. Yeah, especially for a fight like this. This looks pretty reasonable. Get the Herald out of here immediately.
Results are encouraging.
The Altar of Obsession. Definitely not my favorite fight, but I'm actually... I need to do some more reading to confirm it, but somebody pointed out to me that I was kind of shooting myself in the foot by... I was shooting myself in the foot by always trying to stack all the eyes onto a single person, because then it always crits, and we do not have a character that can sustain that this time. So I'm going to try to spread it out more and maybe just have, like, one character who is not getting hit. Oh, that was nice. Alright, look. This whole getting super tanky and distributing weakened tokens is not really in keeping with my preferences here. Man, wish I knew I was critting there.
An unavoidable end. A brilliant conclusion.
Alright, so the good news is, dies, takes its turn, dies. So we actually will get a chance to finish off the altar. Because the altars will suicide bomb if they're the only one left alive. So there we go. We dealt with the cultists quite handily.
An unexpected find.
Selfish motivation. We'll hang on to it for the moment. I don't know that I want to use selfish motivation, but maybe I can. This kind of feels... this almost feels like a leper one, because, like, he with combo points, he can at least mitigate blind, which is the only negative one he really cares about. But you can also get weaken, which just, like, trivializes the... or cancels it out.
The fire is lit.
Max is a Fanatic Slayer.
The inn awaits.
Paracelsus is a Peacemaker, and we got the Shambler's Eye. Which we'll go ahead and pop in. I mean, we're pretty happy with the things we've got here.
Each improvement, a new variable in the equation.
And I forgot to use my stupid thing. Which is unfortunate, because we can't repair the wagon any further. Not going to need Book of Bawdy Tales. Doesn't look like we're going to need these Stitcher's kits either, but I'll keep carrying them. Do we have any negative relationships? Not really. Paracelsus and Max are one off of 14, so we'll do that. Where are we heading? Oh, the sluice. Oh, stew pot.
Accordingly.
Stew pot to keep the fleet above 40. That would be pretty nice, but I think the sluice always appealing for the extra mastery points. Stew pot is really good, though. Bunch of extra candles. Keep the flame above 40. Get stew pot. I would like stew pot. We don't really face the Dreaming General that well. We don't do awful, but I don't know. I'd love to do the sluice, but I actually think the stew pot might be good enough. What are we doing? I mean, we're kind of light on food right now, so the stew pot would be meaningful. Yeah, okay.
Mud and rain.
We'll go to the
resignation and
that stimulating poultice we definitely wanted to see. Really pity to see wind chime here, but we will work with it. Rousing tunes is also super relevant here. Ooh, do I want that piece of food, or do I want the second songbook of Rousing Tunes? I think we can survive without food for one node here. I think we do that.
To ease the rigors of the road.
And the reason why is that that will let us get a net up. It puts her up to the speed limit we need. Though I'd much rather have... I'd much rather have Paracelsus swinging that hard. There we go. She's up to 12. Oh, and she got early riser. That's great. Okay, she's up to 12. That's good. Let's see. Max, Annette, and Paracelsus will go. And we're going to trust that Fairy Tailor, you're just able to kind of hide back there. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit here and say that your bad luck streak is ending. So I'm very sorry in advance for how you're about to get murdered.
Indeed, it ever did.
All right. Touche kind of feels like it needs its upgrade so that it can actually do stuff, and maybe we give Incision its upgrade. Ooh. I think Binding Shadows actually needs its upgrade. All right, now we circle back to this. As good as the stew pot is, I can live without food. And this is just like raw horsepower. Potentially tons of mastery points. Extra fights. Stew pot probably... Is the stew pot good enough? We'll only get one region of stew pot. Yeah, okay. I changed my mind. We're going to the sluice.
Unexplored. A risky proposition.
Yeah, unmapped, unexplored, still worth it. Alright, thank you all for watching, and let me just quickly reload our supplies here. And we will see you in the next one.